Just the other year, we were celebrating the 25th anniversary for the Pokemon franchise, and now we're celebrating the 25th anniversary for the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Man, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh was the card game that I played growing up mostly. I played in weekly tournaments, and today we're gonna hit you with some beautiful, beautiful nostalgia. So in today's video, we're not just opening up one of the 25th anniversary legendary collection boxes. We got two. So we got two, and there's a bunch of really cool promos in here, and you actually get all three of the Egyptian god cards in these boxes guaranteed. And because we're opening up two of these legendary box collections, I only need to have one set of the legendaries. So for the comment question of the day, you'll be entered in a giveaway for all three of the legendary god cards right here. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit that like button down below, and comment telling me any Yu-Gi-Oh memories that you might have. Maybe it's a deck you played, maybe it's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, maybe you don't care about Yu-Gi-Oh at all, but you're watching this video because you like the channel. Regardless, I appreciate you spending your time with me today, and let's crack these things open right now. So you're gonna get 6 booster packs, one of each of the original 6 sets. You also get all 3 of the original Egyptian god cards right here that are not playable. They're sort of just like fun cards. And then you also get a a new quarter century type of rarity for these cards right here: Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes Black Dragon. So I believe you get all 3 of these as well, and then one of them has like a special rarity to it. Let's see what we get for the promos, because the promos are going to be a big deal for this box. Here are the cards. Oh wow, that looks sick. That looks so cool. All right, so let's just take them out of this, and we'll just go at them one by one. Alrighty, here we go. We have Obelisk the Tormentor. Yo, this looks so sick. Obelisk looks so cool. It wasn't my favorite, it was my second favorite, but there's your look at Obelisk the Tormentor. We also have Slifer the Sky Dragon. This one was my favorite. I love Slifer the Sky Dragon. So there's the other legendary Egyptian god card. My Pokemon is showing a legendary Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We got the Winged Dragon of Ra. Very cool. And all of these have like a limited edition stamp on them. And it says at the bottom left, you cannot use these cards in actual duels. So they're like kind of proxy collectible cards. And then, nice, we get the guaranteed Blue Eyes White Dragon right here. This card looks phenomenal. Wow. We got the Dark Magician as well. They're all like the ultra rare kind of rarity with the gold text at the top and the hollow foil. And then we got the Red Eyes Black Dragon up next. And then the last card will be our quarter century card, which will have a really cool like design to it for the hollow foil, I believe. Ooh, wow, we got my favorite. We got Slifer the Sky Dragon in the quarter century. Yo, this is so sick. Oh my gosh. This looks incredible. Wow, wow, wow. I love this. I don't have proper sleeves for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, unfortunately, so I'll have to get into that. But yeah, this looks amazing. And I could kind of tell that it was going to be this card because the very back of that like promo pack you just saw had the back of this, which is a little red. So yeah, there's your look at the back. It doesn't have any like Yu-Gi-Oh text on the back here compared to the other cards, which always do right there. Here are both of the Slifer the Sky Dragons side by side so you guys can see the differences. Everything about these cards looks amazing, man. But that 25th anniversary, that like quarter century rarity looks phenomenal. I would love to get that for Blue Eyes White Dragon or the Dark Magician. The backs, I believe, are both the same, like that red. Kind of like marked up right there. That's kind of bad for grading if you're gonna get these cards graded for sure. This is the only way to get all 6, like a variety pack basically of all these sets. But we got Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, Metal Raiders. Oh my gosh, this is some nostalgic art, man. Oh my gosh, wow. We got Pharaoh's Servant. We got Dark Crisis. Spell Ruler, aka Magic Ruler. I remember when this was called Magic Ruler for a long time. And then Invasion of Chaos. So let's open these up in the order that they gave them to us in. I believe it's not the exact order these were released in. I think it was Blue Eyes White Dragon first, followed by Metal Raiders, and then I believe Spell Ruler, And then Pharaoh Servant, Dark Crisis, and Invasion of Chaos. And just look at this, man. All this art looks so nostalgic. One thing you're going to notice is all the pack arts will also have a 25th anniversary stamp in the top right-hand corner to signify it's from the special set. Let's crack open some Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the channel. And while we're opening up these, I'll be talking about the cards themselves, and also we'll share some Yu-Gi-Oh memories and talk about Yu-Gi-Oh while we're here. Legends of Blue Eyes White Dragon. The chase card is the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and this set was like bad for playability. It was just yeah, there wasn't much going on. I don't know if there's like a card trick or anything, so we're just gonna go into it raw. And it looks like all the cards do say the labels on the bottom right are like slightly different. I remember the bottom left code would give you the card in the Game Boy Advance games and stuff. All right, here we go. We got Frenzied Panda, Electro Whip, Root Water, Hitotsu Giant. I remember that Seto Kaiba's card. Ooh, Reaper of the Cards. I remember this card very well. A Fire Grass, the 13th Grave, and Hinotama Soul. Oh, and a Book of Secret Arts. And I gotta smell these real quick. Oh yeah, these have that signature Yu-Gi-Oh smell. If you know what, if you have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know what I'm talking about. So our rare card for that pack was the Reaper of the Cards. Metal Raiders. I believe Summon Skull is the major chase card in this set. I don't know if Dark Magician's in here, but let's go. I remember Summon Skull was, oh, such a good card. My first ever trading cards ever were the, first like Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever, was the Yugi starter deck. I got that for Christmas one year. And then some of my friends got the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, the Seto Kaiba deck, which was just better in general. And then I think Red Eyes Black Dragon came out later for the Joey starter deck. All right, we got Doma, the Angel of Silence. Dark Elf, very cool. It was a little waifu. It's like a waifu Yu-Gi-Oh card. Sword of the Deep-Seated, Bottom Dweller, Hunter Spider, and Thunder Dragon. And if I can recall correctly, I think there's like a new like legacy format people call it. I'm not sure what it is. We got Spell Ruler up next. I basically quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh after Yu-Gi-Oh GX. So I think going into the 5Ds, I quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Trading cards were no longer like cool anymore going into junior high. So I sold off pretty much all of my Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards on eBay when I was about 13 or 14 years old. My dad let me use his eBay account to sell my cards back then. We got Giant Germ. I remember this card for like burn decks or something like that. Very cool. Molten Destruction, Guardian of the Throne Room, Red Archery Girl, and Kotodama. Guerrero's Servant up next. And yeah, now Yu-Gi-Oh is just way too complicated. From an outsider, like going like from someone who has had experience in Yu-Gi-Oh before and being a Pokemon player now, looking at Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh is not the same as it once was back in the day. It's so crazy. I played that new game on Steam where you can, it's basically the Yu-Gi-Oh game, Yu-Gi-Oh card game on Steam, and I had fun playing against the bots. I had a lot of fun, but then I played against real people with like actual decks, and it was just not fun anymore. We got Gravity Bind as our rare card for that. Island Turtle, Insect Imitation, the Regulation of Tribe, and 4-starred Ladybug of Doom. Dark Crisis. Now, will I ever get back into playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Probably not. I would be interested in playing like just starter decks for starter decks kind of thing, or the older format, but the newer stuff is just so complicated. There's like a billion different ways to spawn things or summon things. It's so crazy to me. We got Shadow Knight Archfiend. This is the Shadow Knights or Archfiend set. We got Gravity Axe Girl. Ooh, Great Maju Garzette. Very cool. Very cool rare. A non-spellcasting area. Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. Rod of Silence Chaist. And Frozen Soul. So personally, I had like a very weird kind of deck growing up before I actually started building decks properly. It was always like a beatdown deck, you know, put the strongest monsters, the best trap cards, the best magic cards, cards that would have no synergy essentially together, but they were just good on their own. That was basically the deck that I would play growing up. And I was like one of the youngest kids going to the weekly Yu-Gi-Oh card tournaments. Even my friend Robert, if you guys remember Robert from the vlogs, Robert would go with me to the Yu-Gi-Oh card tournaments as well. Alright, we got Molten Zombie. And I would just play Yu-Gi-Oh all the time. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh was my preferred card game. I never really knew how to play Pokemon. We got Ultra Evolution Pill, a Fenrir, Yellow Luster Shield, Skullmark Ladybug, and Energy Drain. So, that first box was absolutely bad for for the pulls that we got. We only got rare cards, not even a holo rare. But here we go. Second box now of the legendary collection. Once I got the hang of actually building decks and properly playing, my main deck was like a spellcaster deck. So I would have Dark Magician Girl, Magician's Valkyrie or Valkyria. I think I called it Valkyria all the time. Skilled Dark Magician for my 1900 attacker. I remember Mobius, the Frost Monarch. Jinzo was amazing as well. This is the second set, or the second box now, and I don't want to ruin the surprise for the final card. That is the promo. So let's take a look at these real quick, one by one again. Show you guys these promos that come in every box and the extra one that we get with this box. So we got the Obelisk, the Tormentor, very cool. Slifer, the Sky Dragon, the Winged Dragon of Ra, and all those are going to be given away. So just comment down below your favorite and hit that like button. We got Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and our quarter century rare card is a Dark Magician. Yo, let's go. We got the two that I really wanted. So at least we have that. I'm very, very happy about that. The quarter century Dark Magician. Wow, that looks so cool as well. That looks so cool, man. That looks so cool. I also recently was in Japan, if you don't know, and I bought a few Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I'll leave the link down below to that YouTube short showing you guys all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards I bought. Dark Magician right there. And now let's just have them side by side. I'm enjoying. I'm just like soaking in the nostalgia. This looks so sick, man. They nailed it on the quarter century rarity as well. So there are the two chase cards they had for the quarter century slots. We got both of them. On to the 6 booster packs now. We got Blue Eyes White Dragon set, Metal Raiders, Pharaoh Servant, Dark Crisis, Spell Ruler, and Invasion of Chaos. Blue Eyes White Dragon set, LOB, Legends of Blue Eyes. Let's get it. I forgot what the card trick was. There definitely was one, but oh well. We got Enchanting Mermaid. Oop, I did 2 at once. Dark World Thorns. Also, it feels so weird. The cards are slightly smaller than Pokemon cards. And they're also like a different kind of texture to it, like thinner. All right, we got Final Flame as our rare card. Oh, whoa! What? What? We got a Red Eyes Black Dragon. It was behind the rare card. Yo, that's sick. What's behind there? Lesser Dragon, not as cool as Red Eyes. Sandstone. Witty Phantom. Oh, what? I was not expecting an ultra rare Red Eyes Black Dragon card. Wow, that looks so cool. And I had a feeling the art was different because I believe this is the art that... I think this is the art that they had for the Joey deck. I'm not sure. One of my friends, Leroy, growing up, he had the Joey deck. But there's your look now at both of the Red Eyes Black Dragon side by side. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so much fun. If you're here vibing with me on this on the video, I appreciate you. This is so sick. Wow. All right. We got the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I don't know what it's worth, so I'll have the value on screen right now. I'll also have the value on screen for the other, like, quarter century cards. I don't think the individual promos are worth too much because you get them in every box. But the quarter century rarity cards are worth a bit more. I think those are like 15 bucks each Canadian. We got the Red Eyes Black Dragon. That was awesome. All right, we got Jinzo number 7. Ocubeam. And this is MRD, so Metal Raiders, I believe. Doguchi. Swamp Battle Guard. Mask of Darkness for our rare. Is there going to be an ultra rare behind it again? King of Yamimakai. A Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress. I remember this card. A 7-colored fish. And Tainted Wisdom. Pharaoh's Servant up next. I think the major chase card is what? Is it Relinquished? Relinquished in this set? I'm not sure. But yeah, even let's talk about some more memories. So during COVID, I was actually rewatching all of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! It was on Netflix. So yeah, I rewatched all of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Master Pegasus seals the grandpa in the what was it? The little thing, the thingy. I forget what it's called. Sent him to the Shadow Realm basically. And yeah. Was it the Battle Island? Was that what it's called? Prohibition. Very cool. Very cool. I remember using this card back in the day. Ooh, Backup Soldier. We got a holo rare there on Holo Foil Backup Soldier. Very cool. And a Bubonic Vermin. What the heck? What a strange card. And Island Turtle. And the Eye of Truth. Dark Crisis up next. We got Shooting Star Bow Seal. Dice Reroll. Guardian Chaist. DD Trainer. Oh, this is the DD set with the DD Lady Warrior. That card was cracked. Oh my gosh. Different Dimension Gate as a rare. A Ninken Dog. Dark Scorpion Mene the Thorn. I like her outfit. Hey, Despair Air from the Dark. I remember my friend John, I think, used to have like a Korean version of this card. And then Little Wingard. But yo, I played so much Yu-Gi-Oh growing up. I would love to get back into it. If anyone has any videos or recommendations on how to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh that isn't too complicated, let me know. I'd love to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright, here we go. We got Penguin Knight, but I'll probably just play Pokemon competitively. I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh super recreationally. Alright, we got Hungry Burger. We got Whiptail Crow. Commencement Dance. Mother Grizzly. Oh man, I remember this card. Hey, Confiscation! Pay 1,000 life points, look at your opponent's hand, select one card in it, and discard that card. This card was toxic. This card was so good, especially if you knew your opponent was holding on to something really good, especially if they were going to like do a tribute summon the next turn. Confiscation Hollow. And a Jigen Bakudan. What a strange looking card. And Darkness Approaches. And Psychic Kappa. What a strange frog. Or not frog, turtle. It's like a skinny ninja turtle. We got Invasion of Chaos. On to the very last pack of the video. Again, if you guys want to see some Japanese Pokemon card shopping or the Yu-Gi-Oh card shopping when we do it, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that red button down below, and enter the legendary, or not legendary, the Egyptian God card giveaway. Just comment down below any Yu-Gi-Oh memories you have. Hit that like button and subscribe. All right, we got Balloon Lizard, Blasting the Ruins, Smashing Ground. I remember this being a pretty decent spell card. Molten Zombie, Sasuke Samurai number 3, and a Granadora with Manju of the 10,000 Hands. These cards look so cool. Crimson Ninja. This card looks like it's pretty crappy. It could be good though. And a Dimension Distortion. All right. Oh, it smells just like my childhood.